Hi guys, good day. We'll be painting again, and today we'll be doing a wet road landscape. I posted a painting that I did. Uh, Maybe that was like a year ago or more than a year ago, and it was a painting of a wet road, and I think people kind of appreciated it, and most people told me that the painting was so much better than the reference photo which is such a compliment to hear. So I'll be teaching you another one, and it will be similar to that one, but this time we'll be adding some uh what they call this, like rocky portion of the road. And I like this one because it's like a combination of nature and city, and there's also some reflections that we'll be learning today. So yes, I'll be telling you the colors now that I'll be using for today's painting. We have a burnt sienna, titanium white, black, cad yellow, ivy green. Again, if you don't have ivy green, it's just a name anyway. You can use your phthalo green or sap green because we'll be adding black to it anyway. And we'll be adding some yellow to make some yellow greeny color. And we also have some apricot. Apricot is like pastel brown, right? It's like this. Okay, so let's begin now, guys. So I'm gonna do first, all right. Sorry, I forgot my cloth. I need my cloth. All right, I'm gonna underpaint first the sky, or I'm gonna do the sky first. I'm gonna get my white and get some tiny bit of black to make it more grayish, because we'll be painting a rainy day. It's not really raining, but it's like post rainy day. It's like post, oh, there's an ant. So I'm just gonna cover it with this color. Sorry guys. Because I'm using canvas paper, for those who would like to know. This is canvas paper for oil painting, but I'm using acrylic and I really don't mind. I really don't mind, guys. Okay, I'm just using some white and black just to make some gray color here. Oh, you can add water if you want. This part will be painted over because we'll be doing some trees later. But we want the grayish sky to show in between those leaves and trees. So we're gonna overlap. All right, like that. I'm just gonna remove this. All right. Okay. Now we're done with the grayish sky. Ooh, ooh. All right. Okay. I'm gonna get still my gray color. I'm gonna get my white and then black. This time it will be darker grayish color. Actually really dark, guys. Like this color. All right, like this color. And now I'm gonna underpaint the road. I'm gonna get to it straight ahead. All right, so I'm applying it like horizontal because it's so wet, because we'll be doing some reflections. And again, as I told you in my previous video, when I do water, I always do it horizontally when I sketch it or when I underpaint it. So just do it horizontally. I mean your brush strokes. Again, guys, I apologize for that sound. It's like a, I don't know, police car or something. All right, like this. All right, like that. It's just the underpainting, and we'll be painting over it later. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So again, by underpainting the canvas, we're actually color blocking, which finishes the bulk of the painting. Because everything else after we've underpainted it are just detailing. So yeah, all right. So I'm gonna underpaint the rocky part, and I'll be using my burnt sienna. I'm gonna add some tiny bit of black just to tone it down. Okay, a lot of black, probably. Okay, let's start now. Like that. Okay, I'll be playing with black and browns for the rocky part because, again, it will be covered later. But I just want to make sure that it looks more natural, even if it's just the underpainting. I want to make some rough, what do you call this? A texture and appearance. So by using black and brown, we're actually making some shadows and depth and unevenness already. Even if it's just the underpainting, we're already trying to create that appearance. All right, so you can tell I'm using brown and black without any particular pattern, guys, because again, underpainting only serves as like the background color of the subject. Again, I'm using canvas paper, guys. You can tell that it's quite moving, and I don't want to tape it again. It will damage the paper. I'm gonna use my black color here and brown still. Alright. I'm gonna use more black this time. Okay, use your black color. Okay, black color. Okay, like that. Okay. I'm gonna get my black and then add green to it. The green does not really matter that much because of the black color, but you want to make sure that it's not absolutely black when we do the underpainting or the depths of the leaves in this area. We don't want to use black. Well, I don't want to use pure black. I don't know, if you like to use black, it's fine. But me, I really want to suggest some deep green, not black. Because I think when the paint dries, you will know if it's absolutely black or not. So I'm mixing green and black because, again, I don't want to use pure black for the leaves because they are just not that way. I'm gonna dab in some leaf-like or tree-like brush strokes like that. It's not the actual trees, I mean. But I'm just gonna dab in some greeny color, like that. Or dark green or deep green. And I might change my brush soon because I kind of don't like this super fluffy. It's only good for backgrounding, not for detailing. So anyway, we're gonna continue now. I'm gonna make some greeny leaves here. All right, like that. Okay, it's nice. And by the way, guys, we'll be using a lot of muted colors today because I think in realism, most colors are muted than super bright, like in your face bright. I think, yeah, I just noticed that one. It's really muted. Even the waters, they are muted. They're not just white. They're sometimes, or most of the time, gray, bluish gray, yellow gray, something like that. I hope I'm making sense, guys. I'm just trying to explain things the way I've observed it through practice, that in realism, it's muted. I'm gonna change my brush now because this is because we're going into details now. So I'm going for a finer brush or more pointy brush. Doesn't really matter what brush you use, guys. Again, I always tell you that I'm not really a brand kind of person. I don't mind using another brand over the other. I really don't care. Yeah, it's just me, but maybe because I really don't want to depend my art style or my abilities on the art materials that I use. Sometimes art materials really help, and I think we cannot deny that. I cannot lie about that. I cannot be, super in denial of that fact. But still, it's like 10% of it. 90% is all about the way you do it, to be honest. To be honest, guys, before I got my art materials from Seoul, before they arrived, I was using something else, and I think I survived. Yeah. All right. All right, so I'm gonna go and make some, wash your brush out. I'm just gonna fix this one. It kind of looks weird to me. I'm gonna get the gray color that we already had. Okay, and I'm just gonna fix it because it's quite not straight. You can use your ruler if you want, but I really don't recommend that, or I really don't think that you need to ruler this. You can do this, guys. You can make a straight line like that. It's not as hard as you think it is. Besides, even if you don't make a straight line, you can always paint over it. Don't be scared to paint over it. It's just paint. It's your canvas, it's your paint. So take control of it instead of the other way around. So I'm just gonna use my white and highlight the narrowest part. Like this. Okay, I'm just gonna make some white lights. Okay, anyway, guys, I told you that I'll be doing the leaves, but now I'm doing the what they call this, the road, because I already have my white paint, so I might as well do it. It's like that. I really don't mind. If you are very particular with patterns, you can go ahead and do something else instead of doing the roads. If you don't like, you can pause the video and go to the leaf part. But me, I'm just gonna go and proceed with whatever it is that I already touched. So I'm dry brushing my white paint on my canvas like this, just to mark where the highlights are gonna go. All right, I'm gonna water it down. Water it down. I'm not adding more paints to it. Just water it down, guys. All right. Like that. Okay, maybe now I'm gonna add some tiny bit of white or grayish white, or I mean light gray. Okay, like that. Again, just do it in this manner. Then horizontal. Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna get my Cad Yellow and I'm gonna add some tiny bit of gray to it just to tone it down again. Cad Yellow. Maybe I'm gonna add a tiny bit of brown to it just to make it more like orangey yellow. And then I'm just gonna go and make some, you know, that yellow mark or that yellow line on the road? Wait guys, I'm just gonna have to make a straight line. Alright, like that. And then I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, wash your brush out. Wash your brush out. And I'm gonna fix that part that I find it really weird here. Just to straighten things. Again, make it horizontal. Actually, the yellow is mixing, but I'm just gonna add grayish color to it so that it doesn't look weird. Anyway guys, I'm gonna paint over it later, don't worry. If it mixes, it's alright. It's the road, guys. You can always see roads that are, actually roads are imperfect, so you can actually see some browny color in there, green color, yellow, doesn't even matter. If it matters so much to you, you can always paint over it. And you can listen to that music that I always hear every day. Alright, okay. Now I'm gonna wash my brush out now. Let's go get some black color. Water it down and start making some dark alright, I'm just gonna do use the tip of my brush like that. Make some black or dark horizontal lines. Alright, and then I'm just gonna straighten it now. And then I'm gonna make some overlapping strokes here. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get my same color, guys. Watered down black. And this time, here. Ooh, that's too black. Sorry. Okay. Again, try to make it horizontal in application. Water. Okay, like that. Alright. And then again, same color. Like dark gray. Like that. Alright. Like that. For now, okay? I'm gonna wait for it to dry so that I can go for more details. This side, I'm gonna get my black, mix it with a tiny bit of green. Okay, water and black. Okay, let's do the reflections now. This might be a little too green, but we will fix it if it's an issue. All right, I'm gonna make some horizontal. Horizontal lines. Like that. Like this, and then get some black. Okay, just pure black, guys. Maybe mix some, okay, brown or burnt sienna. Because this is the reflections now. We're doing the reflections. And we're gonna go in full detail later. For now, let's just color block. And water. And then create some like, okay, and then green color. Okay, and then black. Right, like that. For now, it's gonna be like that, and it really looks weird right now, but it's all right. So I'm gonna get my Cad Yellow. I'm not washing my brush. And ivy green. I'm just gonna make some tree-like or leaf-like dabbing here. Only the top portion, oh sorry, I'm covering, sorry guys. Alright, so I'm just gonna make some of this application to make some tree-like image or suggestion. Let the road stay like that. I know it looks weird right now, but again, we will fix that later after we do the leaf or the greens or the foliage. Alright, like that. Okay. Okay, extend it here. You can see some pine trees. Okay, so we're gonna make the leaves from behind more light, because they should not be too what do you call that, too bright, because they are from afar. So they should be more light in color, almost gray like that. But we will gray it out later. For now, let's just do this. Just cover everything. Cover. Okay, get back to your greens now. Let's go up. Let's go up. Okay. Greens. Actually, make some dark greens, guys. Dark greens. Alright, here as well. Okay, here. Okay, here. Go back. So I'm gonna get my brown color plus yellow and apricot. All right, okay, more brown and yellow. I'm just gonna make some brown, like grasses. We're now doing some highlighting. Okay, like that. And even dab in some random brownie color here. All right, now I'm not washing my brush. I'm just gonna get my yellows and greens, okay, to create some lighter colored leaves. We have to make some spaces, guys, in between this huge block of rock. It's not actually rock, guys. The only rock part is here. This side is more of trees that are, it's like a, what do you call that? A huge block of trees. So when it's against the light, it really looks like a huge rock, but no, it's not. And we're gonna make it happen, or we're gonna make it look like that in a few. We're just trying to make some more foliage here and there. Okay. I'm gonna get my apricot. As you can see, I'm not even washing my brush. I really don't care. I'm gonna dab in some apricot for highlights, and even use some burnt sienna for some unevenness. All right, I'm gonna get my black color. And then just dab, create some like uneven rock. Okay, again, some black color. I might use my palette knife later for this. Make some light. All right, gonna get my gray color and make some like rock, you know, that uneven surfaces. Okay, here, down here as well. Just color it like that. Okay, gonna get my brown. So you see, I'm just playing with those colors to create some unevenness to the rock. Okay, I'm playing with apricot, maybe watering it down sometimes. All right, and then get some more black color. This is not really difficult because we're just playing with the colors alternately. We're not even thinking about it. Okay, more black. All right, and then some gray color here. All right, here and there, up here. All right, and then get your black. Actually, this is the most interesting part in this painting. It's not even the road, because you know, we can actually do the road. We can. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to it later. For now, let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that, but we're going back. Okay, we're gonna go back now to the road because I know that you're all excited to do that and finish that one. I'm gonna get more white because I already ran out of it. Okay, just got my white here. Oops, dry acrylics. It's gonna get my white. And all right, I'm gonna water it down. Is it dry? All right, I'm gonna water it down and apply some white color. Glazing it, guys, just glaze. Don't paint it like super. I'm gonna use my hand to spread it evenly here. All right, just glaze, guys. Like that. Glazing it. Okay, here as well. Glazing it, but horizontally, guys. Horizontally, I mean the application. Get more pure white and just make some, again, horizontal reflections of the sky. Alright. And then I'm gonna brighten this part. Just brightening it, guys. Alright, like that. And then spread. This is more technical than anything else. I'm actually listening to a very good music right now. It's relaxing music while talking to you, to be honest. Gonna make some. So as you can see, I haven't changed the color. I'm still using white, but I'm applying it in different ways. And I think you can better understand it by watching carefully. Right, I'm gonna get my pure white, and watering it down might help you to apply it quite smoothly here. All right, like that. Okay, here. Okay. Like that. Okay. Wash your brush out. Oh, actually, I should not have washed my brush out. I'm gonna make some, get my white again. some white marking here. You know that lines on the road? Like that. Okay, I'm gonna water it down and make some diagonal application. Alright. Okay, wash your brush out now. We're gonna fix the reflections later. For now, I'm just gonna get my black and outline some areas. Outline. Okay, we're just oh sorry. We're just gonna fix it later. Alright. I'm gonna darken this area. Here. Like that. Okay, here I'm just gonna make some markings like that. Alright, okay. Again, get your black. Just outline it. Oops, because my brush is it's kind of old. Alright, like that. And then we're just gonna fix something later, like those markings that you can fix it now. Like that. Okay, again, get your black color. Okay, get your white now, or gray. Just gonna gray this area that is near the viewer. that. All right. Now I'm gonna get some green color with white and black. So it's like muted green, light green, I mean. And I'm gonna apply it randomly here, also here. Okay, and then get black. Okay, get black. And you can even make some vertical lines, just to suggest that there are things that are being reflected. And here, make some random markings to suggest reflections of the leaves, like that. All right, get some gray color. Make some reflections. So here. Right, get some dark colors or dark green colors. Actually add black, it's too green for me. Here, as well, that. Okay. I'm gonna make this quite light here. And then make some black dots to suggest, you know, like more leaves, and also to suggest spaces between the leaves and the trees. Get some light green. Here. Apply it really random. Right, like that. All right, then I'm gonna glaze over our road later because I really want it smooth, okay? So I'm gonna wash my brush out now. I'm gonna get my palette knife, guys. Any shape of palette knife will do. Just a regular palette knife, no particular palette knife brand or anything like that. Doesn't matter really. I'm just using my palette knife that is overused and never washed. So I'm just gonna get my white, okay, and then burnt sienna. I'm just gonna combine everything, and then black like that. Okay, again, more burnt sienna and black to make it more toned down, or to tone it down. I'm just gonna do this application to make my rock more uneven, and it should be brighter, or it should be lighter than black, because this would represent the unevenness or those edges, those areas that are protruded, no, what? Protruded, sorry guys. Protruded, I'm sorry, I can't speak now. Alright, so I'm just gonna dab in some of that color here. And then probably here as well. You can do it like that. And then I'm gonna add white to it, or add apricot. Sorry, I'm just gonna show you now. I'm just adding some apricot and then white. And I'm just gonna make some more unevenness in the rock portion. Oh, that's too much, I guess. I think I overdid this one. I can actually delete that part. It's too much. And dab in like that. Alright, I'm gonna get my black now. I ran out of black. I'm just gonna get my black. Okay, my black is really weird right now. It's like, ew. It's that. Sorry guys. The black paint. So ew. Okay, anyway. I'm just gonna get my black and start to make some more unevenness on the rocks. Tap. Just tap. Just tap, guys. Alright. You can always go back to this anytime because we're just creating some unevenness and I really like it. I really like it, guys. So, gonna get some white color or light color and make some of like that. This is pure white. Okay, like that. Okay, get your black. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm gonna get now my foliage brush, which as most of you already know, I've used this in some of my tutorials. So I'm just gonna get some green color and yellow and black. Again, everything is muted. So I'm just gonna dab in some foliage here. I'm combining green and black and yellow. Even applying some of that here. Oops. Sorry. So I'm also dabbing in some greeny applications here because, or greeny paints, to suggest that there are some grasses or I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna get my yellow-green color, some brighter grasses here. I really like this. I really like this, guys. Okay, I'm gonna dab in some light color here. Not too much because everything again is muted. Oops, I think that's too bright. We're gonna tone it down. Adding black. Alright, so again, for the foliage, like that. We're gonna add some tree trunks later. We're just gonna make some lines and all that. Alright, I'm gonna use this dabbing, this paint to dab in the reflections part. To just, you know, to be consistent with whatever that is reflected. Not too much though. Just tiny bit. Just to suggest that it's being reflected. Anyway, we're done with this. Yeah, we're done with that. Not too much. And here I'm gonna dab in some greeny color. Alright. Okay, like this. And then I'm gonna get my pure black. Pure black, guys. Let me just check if we're still recording. Yeah, we're still recording and it looks nice. I'm gonna make some suggestions of tree branches. I really like this, guys. You know that feeling when you like your own painting? I love that feeling because I know that no matter what people say about your painting, all that matters is that whether or not you like your painting. You yourself, if you like it. Because yeah, it's just my rule. It's my rule of finding out if I did a good job. You can make some crisscrossing branches. Alright, I'm gonna darken this lower portion where the roots of the trees or the lower portion of the trees are connected to the ground, of course. But I'm just gonna make some depth and volume of leaves here and there. Okay, I'm gonna get again my foliage brush. Again, it's just my term, guys. There's really no such thing as foliage brush. It's just this brush that I'm using for foliage. So I'm just doing again some muted light green by adding black to the yellow-green mixture. And then creating some foliage overlapping those tree branches that I already did. Okay. And then get some black because we don't want that to be super green. Just make some overlapping applications to suggest yeah, realism. Alright, get some light green just on top here. It's an after the rainy day or rain day kind of thing. Alright, sorry guys, I can't speak properly. I'm just gonna get some more yellow. There are some lighted or highlighted leaves at the back. Maybe here as well. Maybe here as well. We can add that. It's just my personal choice. Okay, here. Yeah, let's make it more beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna get, okay, gonna wash this. I'm just gonna do some more tree branches, especially here. It's quite, okay, I'm just gonna make some tree branches. Alright, then I'm gonna use the black to again just dab in some random marks on the rock to suggest again unevenness. The more uneven it is, the more I like it, because it's gonna suggest that it's natural and no one's really trimming the rock. Alright, then I'm gonna get my white color. I'm gonna highlight or brighten some areas here. Okay. Alright, like this. And I'm gonna highlight some areas. Alright, now I'm gonna use this white to color this area, just to blur. You know, we don't want any, we want perspective, okay? So we're just gonna color it like that to suggest perspective. Alright, you can wash your brush out. Wash your brush out. Oh, I'm just gonna get my white again. I'm gonna dry brush some white paint here to suggest perspective or distance. Gonna make it more white. Alright. Like that. Here. Alright, get more white. Alright, like that. That's just nice. Okay, I'm gonna get my gray color. Gray color, guys. I'm just gonna highlight, or no, not highlight, but outline this yellow part of the road. What do you call this part, guys? What do you call this yellow part? The division? The division for like two-way roads? Because I'm not sure if there's a technical term for that. Alright, then I'm gonna get my yellow. Just go back. Alright. Not all the way, guys, because remember, it's glaze already. So we don't want that. I'm gonna add some tiny bit of browny color, brown, to the yellow in some areas. Like that. Alright, so I'm just gonna use that same mixture to make some browny grasses here and there. And in between these trees, guys. Like that. Maybe here as well, you can make some of that to make it more like realistic. Here. And apply it here. Alright. I'm gonna get some of my light green color just to apply it on top of those foliage. Like that. Alright. Gonna get my white again and black. So white and black and green, just to create some more like blurry trees from the background. Make it more light. As we go to the distance, as we go farther, the leaves or the trees or anything that is right there should appear more blurry or bluish. Alright, so we can glaze now. I think I can. I'm just gonna use my white. So I'm just gonna use my white, guys. Be careful with this procedure. You might paint over your paintings and we don't want that. I just want to glaze it. Gonna like that and then wipe it right away. I know it's a crazy technique, but that's how I do my perspective. Like that. That's how I do it, guys. I'm sorry if you don't like that technique, or I'm here to show you my techniques. I'm not here forcing you to actually copy it. Like that. Alright, like that. I really like this. I really like this. Okay, I'm just gonna get my black again and make some more final detailing here. can connect. Okay, and then get some white color. Alright, again, white. And then some gray here and there. Okay, and then white again. Just to connect, because we kind of miss it. Almost. That. I'm gonna get my burnt sienna. Oops, that's too much. It's too much. Gonna wear it down. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my black. Okay, more black. Okay, like that. Just to tone it down. Like that. Alright, I'm gonna use a more pointy brush. I'm just gonna get my white. And then use my fingers. Can use water. Alright, like that. Like it. I really like it. Okay. I'm gonna get my black color. Get your black. And make some reflections of the stems that we did. Make it a little distorted because reflections are supposed to be distorted. Like that. make some downwards, what do you call this? Um, Strokes to suggest some reflections of the stems. Okay, I'm just gonna make some more detailing. All right. This is nice. Oh, so nice. I'm gonna sign it now. Gonna sign it now, guys. I'm just gonna get my light brown because that's what I saw, so I'm just gonna sign. Okay. Yes, that's it. I guess we're done. We're done. Are we done? I'm just gonna get my yellow plus burnt sienna just to make, okay, sorry. Yellow, more yellow, guys, to just highlight some areas. Not too much. Okay, just like that. Okay, like that. Okay. Make some green application. Green. Okay, I think we're done. Guys, we're done! Oh, wait, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just last one. I forgot. Outline it. Alright, like that. I like it. Alright. Yes, we're done, guys. Yay! We're done. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I did, guys. I did. I super did. I kind of missed doing this one. So thanks for watching. Guys! Ooh, that's nice.